Hello and welcome to Willow Tree Farm. This video here will just be a look around. I won't start a let's play on this, not quite yet. But this is your start point outside your farm cottage. Nice morning, at least it's not raining. So this is the farm entrance, got a couple fields there. Just raise the camera up so you can see a bit more. It's grass field. This map is mainly grass. There's not many ploughed fields for you to start off in, or got any. There's two fields which are pre-seeded, but nothing major. Got a little bit of clutter around. I like a little bit, not too much. Not every farmyard is run down, but they do generally have things just stacked away in a corner. Couple sheds, plenty of storage on this map. Space in there just to park something. Down here towards the cows. That's your cow area. Your manure pit. Your slurry point there. Area here just to park up some vehicles, store some bales, whatever you want to do. Milk point here, where you can collect your milk from your cows. And this point here, just where normal cow shed. Shed from Dorset. Just made into a cow shed. You can have it as equipment shed, or not this one, it's for cows. Got your milking robot there, down the slope. This bit here is pretty much the same as the original Willow Tree Farm. It's just an updated shed and a bit of a layout change with the shed. Change the field shape, not so big. You haven't got your sheep down there anymore. They're up in the other end of the map now. You've got your water point. Got your silage pit there. You follow in around here. I'll take you down there in a minute. But in here, you've got your fuel tank, and then your sheds. I threw these sheds together a little bit, taking little bits off other maps. The fan, the door, the deep green sign, and stuff like that, taken off of Buddy Batch's Court Farms. And obviously the sheds made by Dorset, taking that off of another map. You've got your storage there. You've got your oilseed rape in here. Don't worry about the ground. This map is still a work in process, so this isn't a finished product yet. Got your balloon, pretty standard on maps now, really. Not flying around. Your barley in here. And a big storage shed. That's your fertilizer point there. Seed point. You store plenty of bales, equipment, things like that in here. And next door you've got, I think that's sugar beet this side. Yeah. And potatoes that side. And this map does have multi-fruit. So there's two of your points there. You can park something there. This will be sorted out. Probably move the shed over a bit, so you have got more room to get a trailer in there. In the shed, you've got your other multi-fruit point. And there's still room to put bales, tractors, whatever you want. A little lane up the side here. We've got Massey at the minute, but I may move the shed over so you've got more room for the multi-fruit sheds. Tried to make this map a lot better than the first one. Definitely a lot more picturesque. The PDA is done, the picture side of it. The icons still need moving. They're all over the place. Nothing apart from the fuel points is where it should be. It's kind of hard to see on that kind of ground, really. Got a little bumpy, rough lane down into grass field. This field was it's the same size as it was on the other one, but you don't have the sheep in front of it anymore. No storage shed in the field there, just in case you want to keep some bales out of the way. Keep them for later. You used to come down around the back of a root store shed here into this field. I still wanted to kind of keep some aspects of it, so you come in behind the main yard now into this. Oh, there's the Hercules from Willow Farm. Like I say, I've used this as the base map. Used Willow Farm as the base map for this map, so a lot of the things are on it. That needs changing. It just flew into a hill. It's a good thing about walking around this map, actually, and giving you a look around, is I also point out things for myself, which I didn't know needed doing. This map hasn't gone through any testing yet. It's all been just trigger testing, things like that. There hasn't actually been any proper testing as such or anything like that on it yet. So, take this tractor out, show you a bit more of the map. This is probably the same size as Pemberlin V2, maybe a little bit bigger. I think it's got more fields. Although the fields really, they're not massive. They're big enough. That grass field there. Like, you get like this field here. This one was in the original Willow Tree. Changed the wall down through, down along the main road there. Put a couple trees in the middle of it, break it up a little bit. And this used to come, this field here is the actual old yard. This is where the yard was, and where that sign is down there used to come in through there into the yard. But I thought I'd give it a bit more of a lane instead of just straight in off the main road straight into a yard. Like this field is the original off of there. This field's the original off of there. I haven't sorted field numbers out yet either, so if it looks weird on the PDA, don't worry about it. I haven't sorted any of that yet. So we'll carry on our way out of the farm. Nice little wooden gates. Yeah. Now the badge doesn't come up, but they are manual animated, so just press O when you're next to them and they will open the same as anything else. I haven't had a chance to put traffic on the map yet, but traffic will be on the map. So it's pretty similar to the original, as you will go down through here, apart from that was a maize field before, now it's grass. A lot of the fields are grass now. We'll go this way first towards the sheep. Got a little style going on there. And I've implemented a railway into this one. As of yet, I haven't got a train running on it. That's a bit hard, a lot harder to do than putting in cars. You know, traffic is easy compared to putting in the train. That is not easy at all. These barriers are not automated. They're just models. They just stay up like that. Unfortunately, it'd be good if they did actually move. So you've got your sheep point here, your feed, water point there. Nice little rustic field, little barn for them. You've got a storage point if you want to keep machine bales, stuff like that up here. And a little grass field next to it, so you can make bales nice and close to them. Saves transporting halfway across the map, although I do like to take bales on a long journey. So back out of here, across the railway. Luckily there's no trains coming as of yet. Right, now this is the beef yard, also signs taken from by Batch's Court Farms, just to try and give it a little bit more realistic effect. And this one here, oh, I haven't put the signs on the sheds yet. I think this one here is the cows. You've got your chickens in this area. Got the feed points there. And storage shed there. Come down through here. I tried to make this yard quite tight, so it's a bit more fun. And you've got your fill points there. And the root crop is there. It's separated on that one, but they're all together on this one. Around the back of the sheds here, you just got another storage point. I quite like this little yard. I quite like how I've managed to lay this one out. It looks quite good. So I'll go back out of here. One problem I always have is, how do you end a map? Where the road finishes, like that. Just put a road closed sign on it. The other end probably looks actually better like that, but the problem is you get traffic and it comes through that, so it's obviously not road closed because you still got traffic up and down. But the map is quite empty without having traffic on it. So it's just one of them. One of them unrealistic points you just gotta look past. Come back up the hill. As you see, the terrain is pretty much the same. A couple little bits of change, but nothing. If you played the original, you're going to recognise this terrain. Down there, it's one of your starter fields right in front of me here, and that one down there which is planted. You've got a nice pond down there. So, you've got a nice river down the bottom of the map as well. A nice little lay-by there, just to pull in, let cars past. You drop down the hill on the other side, you look right in the farm there. Got a big field here. You will have to work for this one, I'm not giving this one to you straight away. Kept the original path down the side here. Now this would be interesting. I've put a mud puddle here and I don't know whether it's going to work yet. No, it does not quite work yet. So there's a couple of things I've got to change about that. But these fields here link onto one another. So you would go through this gate here to get up to your starter field up here. I quite like the scenery on this map now. It's looking a lot better than the old one did. So you can see a lot more there. Not giving too much away, luckily it's hidden behind trees there until I get to it. You got a nice river down here. Farm I used to work on had a nice river running down the bottom of the fields, and I've tried to capture that kind of effect in this. A barbed wire fence with the bull reeds around it. I don't know whether to keep that water playing yet. It does lower frame rates unfortunately because it's reflective, as most people had that problem in Berlin. Let's just jump this. I like it. The sheep netting that side. The river's a little bit overgrown there. You look across. Got a nice little pond there. You got a guy over there fishing, having a good time in the sunshine. A guy on FSUK did tell me about fish that can swim around in there. Give him something to catch. I will try to implement that. I've had a little go. It didn't work out too well right yet. Got a helicopter that flies around the map on this one. Got your standard plane, although the skies are pretty crowded on this map. I may have to get rid of a couple models. So head back out this field. Take a shortcut, can't be bothered to go around, it's not like anything's planted in here. Go back down the hill. Now that used to be the old lane to the sheep down there. So you can see they're gone now in this field. You will own this field straight away. I think it's a bit unfair for you to have to buy it when it's got a telegraph pole and 2 trees in it. I wanted something picturesque, a bit meadowy, not just your plain grass field and nothing in it. So you will own this field from the start. And you also get a shed with this one, so it's not all bad. Got that box in the wall, that was in the original. And now we come down to the shop. First I'll show you the sign. Thought I'd copy Bullet Bill and Oxygen David's idea there, putting your previous made maps onto a sign. So you got Ventnwood Estate, Penberlin Farm, and the sign going up to Willow Tree Farm. And I added a couple real life places into it as well. Just to add that extra bit of realism. So now we'll go towards the shop. Got a fuel point in the shop. Your spawn point is along the front here. There. This is the hard point, but this will be moved down into the industrial estate, which I'll show you in a bit. But the ATM will stay here. See sale point. Got model there. Got a little workshop in there. You may recognise that model off of Nickerson's from 13. Thought it was a nice little country shed, good store for this map. Go down this way, you got a sign there just showing off different points of the map. Nothing really too important. Got this field here. Probably like this lane the best. It's got a nice little country feel to it. Narrow without being too narrow. You've got a grain sale point there. And eggs as well. You sell your eggs at the mill. And you may recognise this model from Spring Hill by NI Modern. This did used to have a windmill in it here. And a couple of houses along the front. I thought it was best to change that. And that's your other starter field there. It's quite a narrow but long field. Got your mobile mast there. Your cottage. Thatched one there. Got this field in here. Show you the 2 points of it. Come across here. And this used to be one massive field in the original. I broke it up a little bit. Got the rocks which was originally in the first one. But now you can drive through a river. Got a waterfall there. Waterfall coming out the pond. And the river ends up down here. So it's split fields in two. A rocky outcrop there. Oh yeah, it will be labelled under one field, I suppose. I'm not too sure whether to split it or not. Might do, just add an extra field into the game. Coming across here. Yeah, head down this way. Turn right into the industrial estate. Right, you've got different bays. That hard point will go in that one, I think. Milk sale point, wool sale point. Coming around the back, got your cattle market, and another grain sale point. You can sell all your multi-fruits and that. A bit more detail will be added into this section. This section isn't completed properly yet. Just wanted to get it up and running so I could show you guys. Come back out of there. And come down this way. Got like a drainage works going on there. Letting new pipes in through. The house there. That was on the original. Wanted to keep that little bit of detail. Come along here, got a nice field there. And you got Willow Tree Stables. This is where you sell your bales to. It's got the same kind of gate as the farm entrance. So, doesn't show up, but press O. Still works the same as the gates. So is that filled? You've got plenty of room here to turn around. Store bales here if you really want to as well. That's your trigger to sell them. Would like to put in some animated horses, but they do tend to lower your frame rates and that, and I would like to try and keep my map as optimised as possible. And now, I like this little point here. Nice little narrow bridge. Be careful with what equipment you want to take in this field to cut grass, because it's a very narrow bridge. Got a real rough lane bit here. I would advise when you're carrying a trailer, just keep to one side of it, don't drive through the middle of it, because the hitches do tend to catch on the model. And then you've got the another rocky cliff there, and you've got the viaduct. I really want to add this in, so I added a big valley bit into this field, because I really wanted to add a viaduct in, and obviously the train will run across that. I think it adds a nice bit to the map. Not many maps have a viaduct running through them, so I thought it was quite a nice touch. Anyway, that's Willow Tree Farm. Hope you enjoy it. Hopefully release won't be far off. You may see this one given a first look by Daggerwin, but when I give it to him, if he does choose to do a first look for me, it will be really close to release, so you guys won't have to wait very long for it, so I'm not teasing you too much. But yeah, that is Willow Tree Farm. Thank you very much for watching this. Give it a like, leave a sub, and I'll see you again.